It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I've just had a phone call. My final delivery of a number of items that I ordered a few days ago is about to be delivered, and it's something that I've wanted for quite a while and I've just been too tight to buy it. So the courier's just rung me up, said, "Are you home?" Yes, I'm home, and we'll see when it gets here. What a lovely afternoon. What an absolutely lovely afternoon. You know, a couple of months ago, I asked my subscribers, many of whom live in Thailand, and I said, what do you think the essence of Thailand is? And there was answers came back. The overwhelming answer that came back, with a shadow of a doubt, was freedom. Freedom to do as you please, when you please, where you please, within the letter of the law, obviously. But by and large, when you're here, the authorities leave you alone. Now, speaking of freedom, this outer entrance wants painting. I've been putting it off like a lazy old sod that I am. Oh, here in the orchard across is where all the bees are coming from. If you look under the trees there, there's shed loads of beehives. Shed loads. And there's 3 empty ones there. But under there, there's probably 30, maybe 40 beehives. Now this is an interesting point, isn't it? The bees fly from here all the way over to my bird baths to collect water. Now, I don't know anything about keeping bees. However, if the bees, I mean, okay, how long's a bee? 10 mil? Not very big. But they fly probably from that orchard up above the trees to my place, probably 70, 80 yards, maybe 100 yards. That's a long way for something that's only 10 mil in length. That's a lot of energy. Now, if I was a beekeeper, I would have water near the hives so the bees can go and refresh themselves as they see fit, when they see fit, to save all that energy of going searching for water. Because if I didn't have this clean water in the garden, and I've got 3 watering stations for the birds, and the bees take advantage of all 3, then they'd be, you know, effectively, from a business point of view, you want them spending their time collecting pollen and making honey, not looking for something to drink. I don't know, perhaps it's just me. Look at this. It needs to be scraped off and treated and repainted. Macro mail. Do you know, every time we go to Macro we say we've got to cancel that because we never read it. It's just a waste of time it being delivered. Come on, Courier Express. Here he is. Here's the lad, coming up like a rat up a drain. And what do you think? What do you think I've ordered that I've wanted for ages? And here it is. Tie-dye cap. 753 baht. Well, here it is. What do you think it is? You know what? I've got 2 or 3 of these, but none of this quality. Now, it just cost me, including delivery, 753 baht, which is what's 753? £20, $20-ish. And if I'd have bought this in the UK, it would have cost me £80, $80, maybe 100. I mean, I've not been in the UK for 10 years, and everything is going more expensive. So I'm going to go in the kitchen and unpack it, and the kitchen is where it belongs. There's a clue. Hey, what do you think it is? Quickly, come on, put your answers in the comments below before I open it. Yeah, well, it's my birthday next week, so this is a little birthday present to myself. Happy birthday to me. Yeah. The lathe was a Christmas present. Well, here it is. It's the wrong colour. I didn't order this colour. Not that the colour makes a difference. Look at that. It's a cast iron. A really heavy cast iron. It's advertised as Le Creuset. I don't know if it is Le Creuset or not. I mean, my favourite cooking pot is that 10-inch Le Creuset. And this was supposed to be the same colour, but it doesn't matter. The big thing about these is you could just throw them in the oven if you want to cook something, and then I tell you what, it's heavy. It's well heavy, right? Well, I'm pleased with that. I'm well pleased with that. Mae's going to say, what have you been buying now? And I'm going to say a frying pan. And she's going to be saying, well, you've already got 3. Yes, but I haven't got others like this one. And I wanted the cast iron skillet pan. You can't whack cast iron for pans, because they give you great heat distribution. Now I'm going to take this cardboard up to the workshop, because I'm opening all the cardboard out and I'm saving it all. I'm not going to put it in the compost. I'm saving it all. So I will. It's for my no-dig gardening. What I'm going to have a do with a no-dig gardening bed. So all my cardboard is stored here, next to Proud Mary, the canoe I made. Anybody wants to watch me making this canoe, I made it from scratch. It's an Explorer canoe. It was all made, whole handmade, out of scrap wood I had in stock, and some bamboo out of the garden, and then I bought some fiberglass and glassed it. And the other thing I made up here, this is a Welsh Coracle. Now, I made that a couple of years ago, and my friend David, Di the Teach, is coming visiting me at the end of the month from South Wales, and we're going to take that coracle and we're going to sell it on the River Lau, we're going to sell it on the River Ing, and then we're going to sail it on the Mekong River. So it's going to be a Welshman whose Welsh family historically used to make coracles. It's going to be a Welshman sailing a Welsh coracle, and that design of boat is probably, I think it's 4,000 years old, made by an Englishman sailing down the longest river in Asia, the Mekong. Now, is that for a bit of a tongue twister? And we may well, we'll film it, clearly we'll film it. However, David said that BBC Wales were interested in the coverage, so it may well get aired. David's going to be back mid-February, back in Wales. It may well get aired on St. David's Day, the 1st of March. Now, how good would that be? That would be pretty damn good. A Welshman sailing a Welsh traditional coracle made by an Englishman in Southeast Asia. It's got a certain ring to it. Bye bye for now.